How you feeling, man? You got the new body of work out. How's it feel?
Feel relieved, you know?
Yeah.
Feel like I gave my day one fans everything they were asking for.
Yeah, dude. I still think like my favorite project of yours was your self-titled shit.
Of course.
Which is so fire. Mm-hmm. It was also like your most like, you know, like drugged out album. You know
yeah.
That shit was sick.
For sure.
But like, how long you been working on this project? It's obviously been some time.
Like 3 years.
Yeah.
I feel like
when you take your time like that, it's like
even longer though, because some of the songs were older songs where I just took the lyrics off the beat and I'm like put it on a new beat, and they could have been 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, it's crazy too, because when you work on something that long, I'm assuming like you could get demo-itis on shit too.
Every day.
Where you're like, yo, we loved this song 2 years ago, but
demo-itis,
it's old.
Demo-itis, mix-itis, every type of itis, reverb-itis, compression-itis.
Yeah. Like,
everything,
yo, why did my ad-libs sound different on this one than they sounded?
Everything.
Yeah. How do you get over that? Like, how do you fight through it? Like, is it a collection of minds in the room? They're like, nah, like the OG version of this really is the shit. Like,
there's certain tricks for certain things, like tempo. I have a trick for tempo.
Okay.
Which is, if you want to speed up a song, oh man, I'm just giving game, but I know a lot of people know this probably. But if you want to speed up a song and want to feel normal with that new tempo, you speed it up really fast and then like speed it down really slow, like slower than the original tempo, and play that for a bit and then speed it back to that tempo, new tempo that you want. You kind of like got to trick your brain. It's like if you're trying to slow down a song, slow down really slow and then bring it back up to where you're trying to put it. Like
it's a placebo thing.
Something like that. Yeah. I don't know.
And then you're speeding up like the vocals and everything.
I like to find sweet spots for the tempos of the songs.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because nowadays, like, you didn't do. I mean, obviously, a lot of artists will do like where they'll put a single out and they'll be like a fucking. Used to be back in the day when we was growing up, you get a chopped and screwed version. Nowadays, you get a sped up version for TikTok. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Some songs do sound cool like that.
No, they do.
I don't get the whole craze.
But I just remember, like, you know, fools would be high as fuck listening to chopped and screwed versions of like 50 Cent and Mike Jones and shit. And
it's the times, man. Everything's faster.
Was that shit ever big in Toronto, like the H-Town shit?
I mean, if you're like a super fan of hip hop, but not on a like whole scale.
Right. What you know, you obviously kind of got into the game being a producer. You're a hell of a producer. How much of the production on this album did you handle? I know Metro Boomin had his hands in on some, but like, what was kind of like your production side on this?
Like on like a record like the Metro Boomin one, I might not do anything. Like I'll just like do maybe some arranging.
Right.
But on every other one, I pretty much got my hands dirty. Like in like songs like Need You, that was like a beat made from scratch by me, and the drums, like my engineer came through, did the drums. You know what I mean? But all the music, like the playing music stuff, majority of it's me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine like when you're a producer, it's probably hard to give, because you gave the reins up. You and Metro got a crazy album together, like a classic. Yeah. Some might say that's your best album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but even that, like some people's favorite song on that is like oh, call me, okay, Help Me Down. Like Help Me Down was me being in the studio and playing those chords. And Metro liking
coming
them
in and
saying,
doing his thing with the drums. Yeah, it's a collaboration.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, what can you speak back to, because I feel like the record that kind of changed your life and kind of like got people hip to where you were or who you were as an artist was Beebs in the Trap. How big of a moment was that for you? Because I remember the video, like it was kind of like an album cut, but they did a video and shit for it, and like it kind of like put you on the map in terms of people like who, like, because you have such a distinct voice.
Yeah.
And people are like, who the fuck is this?
And people really thought it was Justin Bieber. It was Beebs in the Trap. And then Travis didn't list his features on the track listing, so people didn't really know who I was at all.
Right.
Like when the album came out, I probably had like maybe 10,000, 20,000 followers, maybe less.
Yeah.
I don't know. And yeah, like it was like recognition that came slowly later. Like I wanted it as soon as it dropped. I'm like, hello, like nobody's hitting me up about making this beat on here. But it took a little bit longer, but it was still the same thing. Yeah,
definitely. Like it was my top 2 or 3 record on that album too.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then you guys, I mean, I'm sure shooting the video helped too.
That helped, yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, hey, it's me.
Yeah, but even then they're like, who's that?
Are you aware, like for a wave there, like 2017, 18, anybody who had your haircut had the NAV cut, like it became a thing?
Absolutely. Like I started seeing it a lot in like places like Vancouver in Canada.
Bro, in Arizona, there were Mexicans who would have your haircut and they would ask for the NAV.
No, but okay, that's cool. But there's another one that's like more hair The Edgar?
The Edgar. You have definitely a version of the Edgar.
It's more hair.
You have a cleaned up Edgar.
It's way more.
You have a Canadian Edgar.
Exactly.
I like that.
It's way more hair. These guys got helmets on their head, you know
the Edgars are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to Knott's Berry Farm.
They line up down here.
Oh, man. Don't go to Knott's Berry Farm during the summertime. The Edgars are running wild out there, bro.
And they wild, too.
They're wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see some Edgars in the wild, you'd be like, woo.
They don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
They ready to crash out.
For sure.
Because they got the helmet on.
100%, man. For you, man, like it's been a pretty crazy year for the team. Obviously, the new Weekend album's out. Your album is out. What's the camaraderie like? You know, you were at the Cardi show. Cardi's on your shit. What's the camaraderie like with the XO team as a whole? Because I feel like you guys have always kind of moved together. You know, even if you weren't in cycle. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit. It's just about like, you know, everybody being team players. You know, knowing their roles, and it's like a family. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest dude will pick up garbage off the floor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's like everybody's humble and grounded from similar backgrounds. So that's easy. Now with Cardi, it's just we've been cool with him from like way back, you know?
No,
I went
for
to like
sure.
one of his first shows in LA one time. I got canceled or some shit.
The show got canceled, or you got
It
canceled?
got canceled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Cardi's I mean, you saw the show. It was wild.
Yeah.
So much fire.
But the one that we're talking about was like some like Basement Blaze. I forgot what.
Some like underground shit.
Yeah, like that's how long we know
Yeah,
each
for
other
sure.
for.
Yeah, the Cardi live experience was interesting. I was standing right there, and we're just like, there's that dude with the long hair, the white dude.
Oh man, what's his name? Damn, can't remember his name.
Something
The one who jumped
Berry?
in the crowd. Yeah, exactly. Burberry.
Whatever his name is. That dude on stage, we were like, yo, is he good? It looked like he was having like an out of body experience. Like his spirit was being torn into the sky, like live on stage.
Yeah.
And then there's the bald white dude, like running. It was just, it was wild.
Do you see when he jumped in the crowd though?
And he missed.
Miss, man. These kids, all they do is they're holding their phones up. They're not ready for you to jump. You gotta be like.
He also hit the front of the gate. To be fair, I think he misjudged the jump.
He made it over. I think he just hit the floor.
Yeah. No, that's the other thing. I mean, back in the day, you used to be able to crowd surf confidently. Not anymore.
Smartphones, man.
You get dropped. I can't imagine. You weren't crowd surfing back in the day? Nah, we was crowd surfing.
I don't know.
Yeah, crowd surfing, mosh pitting.
Nah, I didn't really go to shows like that.
Yeah,
when I was younger.
What was your first concert?
I feel like Nas.
Nas.
Yeah.
That's a good first show.
Yeah.
Did he forget a lot of his lyrics?
No.
He's got this thing where he like forgets like half of one mic every time he performs it.
No way.
Yeah.
Shit happens though. It happens to me too.
Nas is my favorite rapper of all time. We got Illmatic. Illmatic
Same
right
here.
here.
He's my favorite too.
Yeah, I mean, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's what
But I've seen him like 30 times, and every time, for whatever reason, he could just never remember the one mic lyrics.
That's crazy.
It is an interesting song because there's so much like, you know. But yeah, shout out to Nas. What's your favorite Nas album?
Oh man, that's tough. Like, I Am Stillmatic. One of those. Hard choice though, but Stillmatic.
Stillmatic. I think Stillmatic.
And that's like when I grew up. Like I grew up, and the first Nas album I heard was Stillmatic.
Right.
I had to go backwards.
You had to go kind of dig to
I
find
went and bought
Illmatic.
Nostradamus and I Am as a double set.
Yeah.
And it was cheap and shit because it's already been out for so long.
Of course.
Got that, and then I started getting hip. Then I went all the way back to Illmatic, Life's a Bitch, and those songs, you know?